This is Riorden from the University at Albany, currently with the Rochester Rattlers and USA Indoor team. Today I'll be teaching you how to become a better goaltender. In this episode of Lacrosse School, I'll be teaching you about walking the arc, baiting the shooter, and goalie positioning. First, we're going to talk about positioning. Positioning is a big question. I'm always getting asked it, and it's one of the most important parts of your game. To start off, what I like to do, everyone's going to have a different tweak to their stance. You need to feel comfortable in your stance. That's your first main focus. So what I like to do, I start with my feet shoulder length apart, get a nice base, nice athletic stance. Your next maneuver, you're taught to be on the balls of your toes. So what I usually say is, if you use your stick, if you use the top of it, that will lift it right off the ground enough where you're not falling forward because you're too much on your tippy toes. You're nice, solid, shoulder width apart. Your heels are off the ground a little. You're ready to explode. Your legs are locked and loaded. Next thing, hand positioning. The easiest way that I like to teach goalies, put your hand at the neck of your stick. Drop your elbow down. Where your elbow lands, your hands will be. This is about almost hip length apart. This works for a lot of goalies. You can adjust. You can go a little down, a little up. It's all preference. But the easiest way to do it, grab the neck of your stick, drop it to your elbow. Where that elbow is, that's where you put your hands. Next thing is your knees. And one of the biggest things is you need to find a happy medium between bending your knees but not standing up at the same time. So if you're crouching down too much, you're not being a big presence in the net. You're not taking up a lot of the net. You're giving the shooter's net to see, and that's at a disadvantage for us. So you're going to want to find somewhere that's comfortable in between standing straight up and being squatted over. So a nice slight bend to the knees that feels comfortable. My hands are out right at elbow length. Second thing, keeping your stick square to the shooter. We're given this big stick for a reason. We're goalies. We need to use the whole thing. One of my biggest pet peeves is when kids hold their sticks like this. By doing this, if you can see all this net right here, because your stick, you're not making a big presence in that corner. By keeping your stick straight out, you're now taking away that corner. You're making the shooters not see that net. All they see is stick. It gets in their head. It's the little things that are going to make the difference between making a save and having a goal scored on you.